Okay, so by turning the compressor on and holding my thumb over the filter dryer and listening, I can see if there's any high side leaks in this area. Since I didn't hear any hissing, that leads me to believe that there's no high side leaks. Now I let the system run for a moment, and eventually we should be down to a vacuum and not get any pressure out of the filter dryer at all.
How long does that take?
A few minutes. If after a few minutes you're running and you're constantly getting pressure out of that filter dryer, you have a low side leak, which is a suction leak, which is the access tube or the evaporator or the heat exchanger. Those are the low sides that can cause leaks.
So if there's not a low side leak, then you can charge it?
Then I can charge the system. So basically, I start cleaning up, putting stuff away. And then I'll test it again. If I test it and it works, then I'll hook the 3-arm tank up and be almost completed. The only drawback of doing that is sometimes you find a leak and you've already thrown your tools away. So you have to unpack them again.
Do you usually have an idea if there's going to be other issues?
Usually you have an idea. Like right now, the cold control wasn't turned on, the compressor didn't come on.
Why?
Why?
Right.
Because there was a short, it had power. Well, as soon as I turned the cold control, it came on and started running. Doesn't make any sense. Usually means somebody wired it wrong. And the ground is what's turning the compressor on, not the power. Okay, so I didn't get any pressure out of the filter dryer after holding my thumb on it for 24 seconds. So that's an indicator that there's no leaks. It's not 100% accurate because there still could be a miniature,
Tiny
leak, but you wouldn't notice anything like that for a long time.
And if there was a leak, how would you find it?
Dye. Or if it's in somewhere that you've just done, you would turn everything off, start charging it, and you would start to hear it.
Find out where it is. Yeah.
Right. I can hear low side leaks if there's somewhere that I brazed, because if I'm still getting air, I'll start putting my fingers around my braces. And it'll change the sound.
Okay. Cool. So when someone says like their compressor sounds like it's knocking or something like that,
That's the pistons.
what does that mean?
You know what an engine does? Pistons? Well, that's what a compressor does. It has pistons that are pulling from one side and pushing out to another. So if one of the pistons gets warped or hot,
It's going to start
then
making...
it can start conveying noise. Can you get the front door for me?
Yes, I can.